What's your name? Grand?
Yep.
Deputy Grand, with all due respect, you took
what job are they in?
Yeah, you guys have no right to ask for ID in a public building. I'm not breaking the law. You can't.
Can I talk to you, please?
No.
What's going on?
What's your name and badge number?
My name is Deputy Chow. Have a good day, sir.
What's your badge number?
Please step back. Okay?
What's your badge number?
Please step back.
No, you try to violate my rights. What's your badge number?
I am not violating your rights.
What is your badge number?
In Chino Hills, California, a tense confrontation between a citizen and the police took place right outside the Chino Hills Sheriff's Department. Deputy Chow, a law enforcement officer, approached with a request for ID but failed to provide a legitimate reason. Meanwhile, in Lakeland, Florida, a similar situation unfolded inside the Department of Children and Families office. Deputy Grant demanded an activist from the Auditing America channel to present ID without a lawful basis, raising the critical question, when do the police actually have the right to check a citizen's identity? These two incidents highlight the importance of understanding the law and knowing how to handle unjustified demands. Leave a comment, share your thoughts, and subscribe to Mr. White's channel to stay updated on in-depth analyses of civil rights. Don't forget to follow SGV News First and Auditing America to witness real, unfiltered confrontations with law enforcement.
Oh, police officer, good. Can I speak with you, sir? Could you please inform these people that as long as I don't interfere with them, I have the right to film there? They're stopping the service. They're interfering with my job at this point. So please, Deputy... What's your name? Grand?
Yep.
Deputy Grand, with all due respect, you took
What job are they interfering with? If you don't mind
I'm working on a big video that's going to be published, and they're stopping the business here to interfere with my job while I'm not interfering with them.
Okay.
So I'm respectfully not filming people or children or anything. I'm working on a video about them. So they need to respect the law and the First Amendment, pretty much.
Just
as long as I'm
hold on. Just don't video inside the bathrooms, because that'd be considered
correct.
Video
Yeah.
voyeurism, and you can't have access to the area that the public can have access to in video. However, we're getting allegations now that you're pushing people.
I'm not. I have pushing.
Correct.
Physically, I have not. So there's videos in this place. Whoever said that, sir. And by the way, I've been filming for over 35 minutes.
Okay.
So that's a lie. Whoever made that call, I did not.
Yes, you did.
I said, I'm the why you're going to learn about our rights. And that's why he's here. Unfortunately, he's here. So you can go ahead and say anything you want, but this video is going to be published, and there's thousands of people that are watching our videos. I would never break the law. I respect more than anything policies in private places. This is, if this was a private place, and they tell me you can't film, I'll be more than glad to leave, because I don't run a place like that. But you guys respectfully, ma'am. I told you I don't need to. I don't need to. This exactly. That's all.
Fortunately, he can.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, officer.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
But you coming in here for service.
I don't need to. You don't understand what he's saying? Okay, so please let him speak. Don't interfere with his investigation. That's a crime. Give him a break.
The Lakeland Police Department is on their way. They're going to talk to you more in depth. I'm just making sure we don't have a crime here of you pushing anybody.
But no, I did not. No.
Push anybody?
He just threatened
No, I did.
saying that we we're gonna see what's gonna happen, and then he said that I was gonna get fired. So
Oh, exactly.
the things that he
She's gonna.
said,
Yeah, that's not a.
recording
That's
my
not a.
like really.
She's a liar.
Unfortunately,
I think what she's talking about is HIPAA.
Yes.
HIPAA.
He's in here.
Explain to them what HIPAA is.
HIPAA law, we know what HIPAA is.
well,
There's
I can't-
information that I've been asking
well,
my clients, and he's recording.
that
I'm
means-
asking social. I'm asking.
Let her
phone
speak.
numbers, I'm asking information about my clients. and
there's
he's
private
recording.
information. Hold
HIPAA?
on.
There's no way that I can violate HIPAA. You guys
Yes,
can.
you
I'm not
are.
medical
You
staff.
are.
I'm
Yes,
not
sir.
medical staff.
Yes, you are.
I'm not medical
You're
staff.
not even in this
It's
building
your
for
job to.
service.
It's your job to secure information.
You're here for service. You're not.
I have policies that I have to follow when I publish these videos. I'm not gonna publish anything that violates anyone's privacy. But you see, you guys have to respect me.
What's your angle here?
I'm just trying to bring awareness on our rights, sir. You know, you guys took an oath to that. I don't have anything,
I'm
any
just
heart.
curious if you actually have legit business to be here.
I do.
Okay.
I do. These videos are being taxed.
Are you about to go probation or anything like that?
I actually, that's the first place I went, and they were more than nice to me, and they said, yes, sir, you have the right to be here and film. So what's the difference about probation and children and family?
That I can answer. When you came to our lobby, we weren't asking.
No, this is our lobby. You don't understanding that.
when you came to the probation lobby,
Mm-hmm.
you were asking questions. They gave you the right to do that. But when you're in there and you're recording them, they're saying HIPAA stuff.
They don't give me the.
Yes.
They don't give me the right. I have the right automatically.
There's HIPAA
It does-
law that you're violating with my clients.
You're not-
While I was helping them.
Sir, could you please-
are recording
Also-
them.
You please inform her that there's no way I could violate HIPAA.
Yes,
I'm
you're
not medical.
recording.
I'm not medical staff.
You're recording. That's
I'm not-
my client's
I'm not-
personal information.
That's no one here is a client. Okay.
Yes, they are. They're
Peop-
clients.
people are receiving paid services.
Sir, can I explain something to you?
Sure.
Okay, you're flirting between the fine line of disorderly conduct.
No, I'm not. I'm just no. Hold
Everybody's
it.
watching.
Hold it right there. I'm defending my rights. I'm defending my rights. Disorderly. I know exactly that this Florida statute. What's the Florida statute for disorderly conduct?
I'm just letting you know you're flirting with it at
No.
this point in time.
No, I'm not.
Because you're
I'm
making
being.
people feel uneasy.
Well,
and causing great emotional distress.
Their feelings have nothing to do with me. You see, they're giving me emotional distress when they're violating my First Amendment right. So let's make sure that we retract that.
They asked you nicely not to.
And I those were my specific words, Sheriff. I said I would like to nicely refuse. Those were my specific words. So you're more than glad to stick around, but they need to understand that you took an oath to protect
Correct.
my right
And I'm
to
making
him.
sure there's not a crime being committed.
There's not a crime, and they're lying. That Puerto Rican girl is lying about me making threats. So I'm gonna make sure that all 1,000. Well, we have over 100 million views on the internet. I would never make. I would never go and break the law. 100 million people.
1054. I'm 1012. And
The police is here. I'm gonna go talk to them. Let's go. What's up, brother? I'm just working on a video at the Children's and Family Place. The sheriff, I just spoke to the sheriff. He says just making sure that a crime wasn't being committed.
Okay.
I'm not being disorderly. I'm not breaking the law. All right, what's up? You all right? They think I'm violating HIPAA, but I'm not medical staff. How you doing, Sergeant? Can I have your name? Yeah, I'm doing a
Your
video.
ID on you?
Am I being detained?
Mhm.
For what crime?
Trespassing at this point.
Well,
Your ID?
hold on, ma'am. Let me explain to you something. I'm part of the press.
Can
I don't
have the
I don't
ID?
I don't have my ID on me.
Okay.
You guys.
What's your name? They want you trespassing.
Hold on. Let me speak for a second, sir.
What is your name? They want you trespassing.
The sheriff said that it was okay to film. So
Deputy Grant was here to shed the warrant. I went about probation.
he said as long as I'm not breaking the law, they can't trespass me from a public place, ma'am.
Chief Taylor, if you would like to know.
Yeah,
his name.
you guys have no right to ask for ID in a public building. I'm not breaking the law. You can't do anything
Okay.
to me.
Give me 1 second.
Sounds good.
So you agree with this?
My name is Officer Ogden Benson,
You
283.
you agree with this?
They're requesting you to be trespassed.
I'm illegally detained right now. You know that, right?
Okay.
This is an illegal detainment.
Okay.
You guys are breaking the law.
Okay.
Yeah, you are. Why is your hand on your firearm, though?
I'm rushing it, man.
Oh.
Want me to move it?
Imagine. Yes, please.
Okay,
Yes,
no
please.
worries. You can do that. That's
You
just
guys
my
are you guys are breaking the law. You're trespassing some.
Guys.
I have the right to speak.
Then focus on.
I have the right to speak. You see? No, stop talking. She said. I have no right to speak.
She's talking to him right now.
I have no right to speak.
No, you have a right to speak, but right now
And the same right that gives me my right to speak gives me the right of freedom of the press. As long as I'm not breaking the law, you guys can't interfere with me.
Okay.
I'm a photographer, and by the way, there's thousands of people watching our videos. I'm not rude. I'm not breaking the law. So this is an illegal detention, what you guys are doing right now.
Say you're rude.
This is an illegal detainment, what you guys are doing right now. And I'm gonna put the biggest complaint on you.
Okay.
Okay? What's your name?
You didn't have to give me your name. Why do I have to give you
I
my
don't,
name?
because you work for the state. You work for us.
Philip H. Cote.
All right.
C-O-T-E.
Thank you. Illegally detained over here in Lakeland, Polk County, where people have no rights. You see, your sheriff, Grady Judd, says, what does he say when people break into people's houses in Polk County? What does he encourage the people to do?
Very careful with where you're going down, bro.
I'm asking you a question. What does this?
Multiple different things.
Well, he says it all the time on TV. So
Says
that's because we have the Second Amendment, right?
Yep.
The same right that gives you the Second Amendment. The First Amendment gives me the right to carry my camera in a public building as long as I'm not interfering with their service. They have no authority to tell me to leave. They can't. This is not Walmart. You see, you don't even know the difference between public property and private property. I'm not. You didn't even. He could be lying, dude. I have all on video. Does he have a video? Does he have that on video? No, I do.
I believe you recorded him, so you probably should have.
Exactly. That's fine. You guys can illegally detain me. Okay, no problem. I'm gonna sue you guys.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Are you a good cop? Could you save me? I'm being illegally detained. Oh, he's laughing at that.
No, he's
I'm not a Second Amendment auditor. Exactly. So if you know exactly what I'm doing, how are you guys trespassing me from a public place? You guys should know better than that.
Based on what the staff is saying.
No, listen, you have to investigate, bro. You don't just show up. You don't just... No, it's not. No, it's not. What law? What Florida statute says that I can't film in public place? Tell me.
But they can ask you to leave, though.
No, they can ask, but I can nicely refuse. You see,
That's why we trespass.
You're crazy, bro. Go ahead and trespass me, but illegally. You're trespassing me illegally. Okay. I'm gonna sue you guys. You know this? It's not good, bro. It's gonna cost your city. And then I'm gonna donate all the money. That's what's gonna happen. As the superior, I've been illegally detained, sir. Could you please help me out?
You're about to be legally arrested.
For what crime?
Until they finish the investigation.
For what crime? I've done nothing wrong.
Of course you have.
Please vacate the premise.
I'm gonna sue you guys. You know that?
Okay.
How do you feel about that? That's terrible.
Stand in line. You're not the first one in my life.
Oh.
So can you please walk?
I'm in a public sidewalk now. Oh, am I supposed to leave the sidewalk too?
Okay. Do not get back on the property.
That property belongs to us. I'm not going to because you guys are criminals who just illegally detained me for no reason. I haven't broken the law at all. At all. I haven't been disorderly. I know the Florida statute. I haven't been disorderly at all. Enjoy your walk of shame. Enjoy your walk of shame. Yep. And enjoy your walk of shame. She probably gets gangbanged by all these guys.
This video highlights the importance of understanding civil rights when dealing with the police. The filmer stood firm on his position, demanding that law enforcement follow the rules and refusing to comply with arbitrary requests. If you think this was a tense situation, stay tuned for the next video where a citizen is confronted by the police right outside the Chino Hills Sheriff's Department in California, simply for filming outside the station. Can the police force someone to show their ID just because of a service call? The answer may surprise you.
Hi. How you doing, sir? Can I talk to you? Sir, can I talk to you? Excuse me. It's only 2:13. Something's walking away from me. Can I talk to you?
Better back the up, bitch.
Can I talk to you, please?
No.
What's going on?
On.
I just want to talk to you.
Back up. Back up.
Can I talk to you?
No, you can't. Back up.
Why not?
Go away.
What's going on?
Go away.
I just want to see.
Go away. Nobody wants to talk to you. Go away.
Do you have any ID on you?
No. Are you me?
I just want to talk to you.
What the fuck you need my?
Because we got a call for service regarding someone over here, and that's why we're here.
Doing what?
Recording and standing around the station. So I need to come and talk to you and see what's going on.
All right. What law am I breaking?
You're not breaking any laws.
Then why are you asking me for ID?
Because it's a call for service.
And what? So I got to give that to you?
Yes, sir. You are required to.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me give that to you right now.
Where's it at?
Don't worry about it.
Where are you walking away for?
Because am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
For what? For what crime?
For this investigation.
No, you got to tell me what crime I'm committing right now.
I'm not saying
you got to tell me what crime. If I'm being detained, what crime am I being detained for?
You're being detained for a subject check, and that's what I'm here for.
Subject check. You're not checking on me,
On
homeboy.
each side of the station.
Fuck off.
Subject's recording and still uncooperative.
Fuck yeah. Cooperate with you.
Can I get your ID, sir?
No, fuck no, you can't. You can back the fuck up and go back to work.
That's a negative.
Go back to
Can I see your
work.
ID?
Go back to work.
Can I see your ID, sir?
Go back to work.
I am at work.
All right, well, go do something that
And
matters.
My job here is to contact you and
Nah,
talk to you.
you're harassing me is what you're doing.
He's right
This is
before
called
the
harassment.
building and station.
This is called harassment.
This isn't harassment, sir.
That is.
We got a legitimate call for service saying that there's somebody in the back of our station recording and possibly.
And what's the law that says I can't be on the station's property recording?
There's no law against that.
Okay, then fuck off, bitch. Fuck then. If there's no law, then I'm not being detained, right?
Yes,
Am I
you
being
are. You're
detained, yes or no?
Because I'm trying to.
Am I
verify
being
who you
detained,
are.
yes or no?
Yes, you are, sir. I'm
For
trying to
what
verify
crime?
who you are.
For what crime?
It's not necessarily a crime, but it's.
Ah, no. The law doesn't fucking that, dude. How the fuck did you deputy? You don't know the law.
I do know the law.
Then what's the law? Tell me what are your grounds for holding me in detention right now? What is the law you're holding me in detention for?
I'm here for a subject check, and you are the.
What is the law that I'm breaking?
You're not breaking any law.
Okay, well then off. Then off, dude. Go away. Get back in your bitch ass. Get back in my vehicle and go back to work, bitch.
I'm sorry, that's a San Bernardino Sheriff's vehicle, sir.
Exactly. Paid by the taxpayers' money. Paid by the taxpayers' money. Get it right. Get it right, young sir. That car is paid for by the taxpayers' money.
Okay.
That is not your vehicle. That belongs to the sheriff department, paid for by the taxpayers' money.
I never said it was my vehicle.
Yeah.
I said it's a sheriff's department.
Well, I told you it's my vehicle, paid for by the taxpayers' money.
Okay. Are you going to be here any longer?
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna be here all night.
Okay.
Get that fucking light off me, tyrant. Get the fucking light off of me.
Sir, I still need your ID.
These fucking guys. Get that light out of my camera. Hey, you fucking bitch. That's right. Tuck tail and run. Kick rocks, you fucking bitch. No, fuck you.
Have a good day.
Fuck you. What's your name and badge number?
My name is Deputy Chow. Have a good day, sir.
What's your badge number?
Please step back. Okay?
What's your badge number?
Please step back.
No, you try to violate my rights. What's your badge number?
I am not violating your rights.
What is your badge number?
It's right here.
I can't fucking
sure
see.
you're
All
recording
right, well, I'm gonna shine the light on you then.
Okay, go
You're
ahead.
right with that? All right.
I'll even read it to you.
All right.
Stay back, please. It is 2531. That's my badge number, okay?
What's your name and badge number?
Deputy Dreher. I don't know my badge number. But my employee number is Frank8543.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
You try to violate my rights today.
Have a good day, sir.
You try to violate my rights. You're gonna hear from my lawyer, sir. Mr. Chow. Mr. Chow, right?
Yes, sir.
CHAO?
Yes, sir.
Are you the only CHAO here?
I'm the only Deputy Chow here, sir.
All right, you're gonna hear from my lawyer, buddy.
All right, have a good
You
night.
fucked up.
Have a good night.
You fucked up. You learn to respect the public, young man.
Have a good night,
You
sir.
learn your law too. You learn about the First Amendment.
Have a good night.
You learn your law.
All right, have a good night.
You took our oath. You took an oath. Learn what the oath says.
Have a good night, sir.
Learn what you're supposed to be doing out here, protecting and serving.
That's what
You
I'm
didn't do
doing.
any of that today.
And that's what I'm doing.
You didn't do shit.
That's what I'm doing.
You didn't do nothing.
All right, have a good night.
Yeah, go back to work.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Fucking try to harass me. Fuck off, bitch.
Have a good night, sir.
Yeah, get on. What the hell? This who asked me for ID. He said I was detained. He said I was detained.
The two intense incidents in Lakeland, Florida and Chino Hills, California have sparked debates about civil rights and the limits of police authority. At the Department of Children and Families in Florida, an activist was asked to present an ID without a valid reason. At the same time, outside the Chino Hills Sheriff's Department, a citizen was approached simply for filming in a public area. Both individuals refused to comply with unlawful demands, raising the question, when do the police actually have the right to check a citizen's identity? According to federal and state laws, citizens are not required to present an ID unless they are suspected of committing a crime. Understanding the Fourth Amendment helps protect against abuse of power and safeguards personal freedoms. If the police request your identification without a clear reason, stay calm and ask, am I being detained? And what crime am I suspected of committing? If there is no legal basis, you have the right to refuse and continue your activities. These incidents are not just personal encounters, but societal concerns. What do you think about these situations? Leave a comment, share your thoughts, and most importantly, subscribe to Mr. White's channel for the latest in-depth analyses on civil rights. If you want to witness real confrontations with law enforcement, visit SGV News First and Auditing America, where they continue to challenge the system to uphold the rights of every citizen.